Hello everyone, and welcome to The OS, the show that looks to provide a diverse range of news and opinions on today's consumer technology. The mobile world moves fast. Whether it's an app update or a device update or an entirely new system that's being announced, there's always going to be something to report. We've got a lot of things to look through, and I can't see a better place to start than with some new Android announcements. While not everything can be discussed in one show, Timmy from Android Task Force is here to talk about some of the things that are important to him today.
What's up guys, it's Timmy from Android Task Force, and welcome to another week of the OS. This week, the Transformer Prime Jelly Bean update is ready, and it actually just released on Thursday. The Infinity has been delayed though, next week, but if you do own the first Tegra 3 device, aka the Transformer Prime by Asus, you have an update waiting. This update is Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, so we recommend that you install this awesome OS. Next up, Barnes & Noble has just announced the new Nook HD and HD Plus via a late night press release. The Nook HD will cost $199 for the 8GB model and $249 for the 16GB. The HD Plus will be $269 for the 16GB model and $299 for the 32GB. Both devices will have access to the Barnes & Noble store, which has over 3 million books, HD magazines, catalogs, and newspapers, and of course, thousands of apps. The tablets will both support Barnes & Noble's new video streaming service when it launches this fall. The specs include a 1.3 GHz dual-core processor, 1GB of RAM, a 7-inch 1440 by 900 display, and it's only 11.1 ounces for the Nook HD. The Nook HD Plus, on the other hand, has a 1.5 GHz dual-core processor, 1GB of RAM, a 9-inch 1920 by 1280 display, and is 18.2 ounces. The tablets are available for pre-order in the US right now, and they'll be available next month for pre-order in the UK. Next up, the Google Play Store reaches 25 billion app downloads. There is tons of content that has been discounted for this. Google announced this morning that the new Google Play Store has reached 25 billion app downloads, and to celebrate, of course, knowing Google, a massive sale of apps have been decreased to only 25 cents. 25 modern classic books for 99 cents, 25 albums that changed the world starting at $3.99, and 25 top-selling magazines starting at only $1.99 per issue, which is quite the sale. There are even more apps for sale for 25 cents. For pretty much a complete list, you can check out the post on Android Central, which will be down in the description. But that's what I got for this week, guys. Thanks for checking out the OS. Be sure to check out next Friday.
Thanks, Timmy. It's good to see that not only is Google's new Android system being available on more devices, but because of its third-party developers, its Android market is expanding rapidly. An expanding application market is a good way to keep customers hooked, and as long as they're happy, they'll keep coming back. The ultimate goal of making a mobile device is to present customers with a rewarding experience that they want to share with others. But as much as manufacturers want to deliver a quality product, when you're delivering millions of those products around the world, there's bound to be a few hiccups and mishaps along the way. This is especially true when all of your products are coming from China. Whether it's hardware or software, a small number of every product is going to have some type of defect or bug. To talk about a few of those things that stand out to him, here's Andy Kaufman from the Wolfpack.
Hey, welcome to this week of the OS. Today I'm going to talk about Scuffgate. So we're going from Antenna Gate to Scuffgate. It seems though that some iPhone 5 buyers are receiving their new iPhones, and before they get them out of the box, they already got scuffs on them. Yes, metal is going to scuff, but you want to receive it pristine, and at least, you scuff it up. Other things to talk about is Samsung phones are right now a little bit vulnerable due to TouchWiz in receiving code that could cause the device to reset. The important thing with the Samsung Galaxy S3 is to make sure that you're updated to the latest update. Also, older devices, you're gonna have to watch. You're either gonna have to root the thing to something that's non-TouchWiz based, or just watch where you're going. Generally just go to your favorite sites that are safe, and you'll probably be okay at least until they come up with some fix for this for the older devices. Also, I'm here to talk about a little bit of Windows Phone. This week, WP Central released a video of a Windows Phone 8 developer that put up an emulator showing the new Windows Phone 8 SDK in its entirety. And there's no change. I mean, there's virtually no differences between Windows Phone 8 and Windows Phone 7. Now, performance differences, yes, there probably is, but people are looking for something else to be coming out of this. So let's hope that maybe something within the Microsoft has prevented it from showing us just everything yet. So, that being said, they're gonna have to step it up if it's not, because as Aaron's gonna show, BlackBerry 10 is looking really promising.
Andy's right, companies today have even more competition than ever before, and now they have to accommodate for one more, RIM. RIM used to be a big power player in the smartphone world, but their failure to keep up with consumer interest has caused them to fall behind as the world moves forward. Luckily, RIM has given us some insight in their brand new and long overdue BlackBerry 10. To give us some more information on that, here's Aaron Rowe from Technicode.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of The OS. You always hear talking about iPhone and Android and Windows Phone, but there's another contender in the room, and they are vying for third place in the war of the ecosystems. That's right, BlackBerry. And RIM took the time at their BlackBerry Jam America's Dev Conference this past Tuesday to show off what's happening with BlackBerry and the upcoming BlackBerry 10 operating system. The CEO got up on stage and confirmed that BlackBerry 10 is still on track for a Q1 2013 release, and that carrier testing is to start happening in October. So next month, carrier testing will start, and there have been some rumors that Verizon is on board for the BlackBerry 10 launch. Then they got up on stage and showed off a few things that are happening in BlackBerry 10. Like for example, BBM has a retooled UI that now focuses on contacts, the people that are most important to you, and also gets a predictive keyboard, which has always been nice. I mean, I'm surprised that a predictive keyboard didn't exist before, but it's getting a predictive keyboard, so thumbs up there. Then they showed off a little bit of the BlackBerry 10 UI. This is being called BlackBerry Flow, and there are two main elements to this UI. The first one is called Peek, and it's a gesture-based function that allows you to access notifications from any app or any place within the UI. So with a right-angled swipe, you can get access to all your notifications. The other one is being called Balance, and this allows you to have two profiles. It's like you can set up a home profile, have a work profile. So with Balance, you can have two different profiles. And for people who would be using BlackBerry 10 in a work environment, it'll allow you to access your work stuff without having that mixed with any of your home stuff. Next, they showed off a dev unit. It's an upgrade to the one that they showed off back in the spring. It's called Dev Unit B. They showed off BlackBerry 10 running on this dev unit. The main UI is a 3-panel UI with the home screen in the middle, and then you can swipe to the right and to the left to review other items. And the last bit of news is about BlackBerry App World. BlackBerry App World will be adding music, videos, and TV shows. So that'll bring it on par with iTunes and Google Play, and presumably whatever Microsoft is doing with their store. There are currently 105,000 applications in the App Store, and those will continue building and building up into the launch. And the app submissions open up October 10th, so BlackBerry 10 app submissions open up on 10/10, yes, haha, joke. But it's looking really promising. I'm a Windows Phone guy myself, but I'm eager to see what BlackBerry is able to do, see if they can get their market share back that Apple and Android have been fiercely swiping at. This is Aaron from the OS, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
BlackBerry 10 to me looks like they've taken a whole bunch of things from other operating systems and combined it all into one original product that they hope will have a bigger impression on the market than the others. Their BlackBerry 10 will capture enough consumer interest to even be relevant remains to be seen. But we'll keep an eye on them as they battle Microsoft for third place. Got any opinions on the stories we covered this week? Share your thoughts with a comment below. If you like the show and want to help us grow, you can go ahead and hit the like button down there, favorite it if you really like it. We've also got this nice little ending screen that you can use to catch up on previous episodes of the OS that you might have missed. There's also this handy dandy subscribe button over here to keep in touch with the OS so you don't miss a thing. But guys, that concludes this week of the OS. Check us out every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for some more news and opinions on today's tech world. Bye bye.